Hey kiddos, welcome to this week's homework assignment. This video is probably going to be on the shorter side because I'm having trouble with my voice from being sick. So if there's something that I don't cover in this recording or I cover pretty quickly and you still have questions, go ahead and bring them to class or send me a message. But I did want to make sure that I at least gave you the answers to review. And then if you have questions, you can bring them with me. All of these vocabulary words are covered on the printable from last week. If you have trouble finding them, let me know. But our interquartile range is the measure of the middle half of your data. The mean is the average when we add all of our numbers up and divide them by the total amount of numbers. The mean absolute deviation, you're also going to see this called the MAD, is the average distance between each data set and the mean. So finding the mean of the overall data set, seeing how far each term is from that, and then finding the average of that. Visual overlap is looking to see how much two graphs of data overlap or don't. Range is the difference between the greatest and the smallest value, and deviation is just the distance between from the center point. So how far of a difference there is in our data. All right, so for this one, we are looking at graph one. Again, I'm just going to go over the answers, but if you have specific questions on how to find them, please bring them with you to class, okay? So what is the range of the test scores? The range is 50. Lower quartile is 60%. Upper quartile is 90%. Interquartile is 30%. The mean is 75%. And the MAD is 20.25. If you have questions on these, go ahead and bring them to class. Again, just going over the answers so that you have availability to review them. What does the set one mean? So for this one, we have two different data sets. Set one's mean is 1.9. Set two's mean is 5.4. What is the difference? So 5.4 minus 1.9 is 3.5. What is set one's MAD or mean of the deviation? 1.5. What is set two's MAD? 2.3. What is the difference between the MADs? 0.8. Questions? Bring them to class. All right, looking at this data set, our mean is 19.6. No, I need the eraser. There we go, decimal then. For our deviations, 10.6, 18.4, 15.6. Again, this is just the difference between each of these numbers and the 9.6. Notice we're not putting positive or negative, just the difference. Sum of the deviation is 10.2. The MAD is 12.1. Okay. Any questions? Actually, that's not right for my sum. Let me check this. So our sum would be 10.6, 18.4. I think my own notes were too sloppy. 5.4, 3.4, 21.4, 4.6. 97, that's better. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there we go. Much better. All right. Our mean, our average for this set is 4.2. And we have 0.2, 1.2, 1.8, 4.8, 2.2 for a sum of 10.2 and a MAD of 1.7. Last set, mean is 81.9, deviation is 16.9 or 1, 19.9, 11.9, 13.1, 6.1, 0.9, 2.9, the sum, and the MAD. Questions on these, please go ahead and bring them with you to class. Last page, we're looking at how much overlap. So for this one, there's a very small amount of overlap. So small overlap. For this one, it's pretty large overlap or high overlap. For this one, this would be high. For this one, almost all of it is an overlap. So again, a high overlap. For this one, there's none. The two are next to each other. And for this one, it's high. All right, sweet faces. I know this was not as in-depth as normal, but I really do not have much of a voice left. So if you have questions, bring them with you to class. Have a good weekend.